Hey, welcome back to Old Plastic. I got a new Luke Skywalker in the mail just the other day, and I thought I'd share it with you. Pretty happy to add it to my collection of Luke Skywalker variants. This is one that I didn't previously have, so I'm very proud to add them to my collection. And it's one I never really thought too much about. I had only heard uh, a few people talk about this particular variant, and what it is a transparent lightsaber. It was done during the version 1 of the lightsaber, which is the flat transition, and I'll show you him. He's the one on the far right. This is the Luke that I just acquired off of eBay. He is a brown hair Unitoy from an American card, and he's not in the greatest of shape. He has paint loss on his toes and on his hair as well. Here, you can see there, he's not the best condition. He's got some paint loss on his hair. I mean, he's still a very nice Luke, but look at his toes too. I had seen him on eBay and didn't think much about him at first until I saw one of the last photos the owner had taken of him showed just the lightsaber, and that piqued my interest because I have this exact same Luke here in mint condition, which is this Luke back here. Now this Luke is a Unitoy, brown hair, and he is the exact same Luke, but he has a version 1 lightsaber in his hand, and he's mint. For comparison, so we have these two Lukes, which are the same Lukes. This Luke has the version 1 flat transition normal lightsaber, and this is actually a lettered hilt as well, but not all of them are lettered. Okay, what drew me to this Luke was his lightsaber. On the very last photo from the seller's description, it was just the lightsaber alone. And I could see right away that it was a translucent lightsaber. You can see the color. It looks darker here than this one does, but that's because it's translucent. And I'll show you that in a moment. And it really piqued my interest because it was kind of speckly, which I had to have it as soon as I saw that. And apparently some other buyer on eBay had to have it too, and I ended up paying way too much for it. But luckily I was able to get it. Well, see, I mean, for the figure in that condition, I paid too much. But that lightsaber I did not have in my collection, and it's hard to put a value on the, completing that line, having all the lightsabers, having all the hair colors. So, it's Christmas season. It's kind of a Christmas present to myself as well. Trying to justify it here, folks. But I have several figures out here for comparison to show you what I mean about the translucent lightsaber. I think the first thing I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what we have here. We obviously got the US Unitoy with version 1 lightsaber. We got the Unitoy brown hair US with the translucent saber. And next to it, we have my glass light. And the reason why I have him out here is because his lightsaber is kind of translucent as well. Now, the only other translucent sabers I really know about are the glass light and, of course, the Taiwan. And the Taiwan is this last one here. And their lightsabers are very translucent. And they're very soft plastic. It's completely different than the Hong Kongs. And we can take a look at that in a moment. So the first thing I'm going to do is hit them with a UV light so you can see what they look like under a UV light. So I have a little UV flashlight here, and you can see the version 1 Unitoy glows quite bright. The version 1 translucent glows quite bright. The glass light doesn't glow at all. And the Taiwan it glows a little bit, but not nearly as brilliant as the Hong Kongs. So I thought that would be interesting to show you guys that. Ooh, look at the Taiwan's paint though. That glows, don't it? And the Hong Kongs. The glass light paint doesn't glow. That's interesting too, because look at the Taiwan and the Hong Kong shirts, and look at the glass light. That's interesting. Okay, but we're here to talk about lightsabers, so we'll leave the paint for another day. Okay, so that's UV. And now I'm going to, let me see if I can get these a little bit closer. I love this figure right here. He's cool. All right, now I'm going to shoot the back of the lightsabers with some bright light and show you the transparency. Okay, so this is the version 1 normal lightsaber. You can see light passes through it, but yeah, it's pretty solid, the plastic. Okay, now the one that I just bought, which is a transparent version 1. You can see right away, it just blasts right through it. Completely clear. Well, I can see like little silvery speckles in it, and I'll try and bring that up closer to you guys. It's too bright. Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys to see the speckles. You can see it's very translucent. Oh, hang on. Now, let me bring this one up. You can see the one on the right is obviously solid, dull plastic. And the one on the left is very translucent. And I wish there was a way that I could bring out those particles. I thought showing a light, because when I looked at it with a light by myself, I could see the little glittering bits in it. And I can, but on the camera it bleaches it out. Okay, then on the glass light, it's also translucent and kind of speckly, but it's not near as translucent as that version 1 that I just got. This is just a richer, a more yellow plastic too. You can see the thick tip of the glass light lightsaber there. Beautiful lightsaber. Hard to find these glass lights with a lightsaber at all, let alone one with a tip. I'm very proud to have this one in my collection. And then, of course, the Taiwan, most people have one of these in their collection. And they are very translucent. Let me see. Maybe if I... I guess you see it turning white. That's because it's like getting really translucent. I know it doesn't really do it justice. It's easier to see off of camera. All right, so this is the version 1 translucent lightsaber. Yeah, sure. There's got to be a way. Let me see. Now, if I shine it right on it. All right. Let me take it out of his arm here. So this has the rounded hilt, but it's indentated. And you can see the injection mark is on top. And there is no mark on the other side, but it is indentated a little bit. It is the flat transition. And I wish my camera would pick that up, but there's little speckles in it. And that just bleaches it out when I do that. Oh, wait. I could see it. Can you see it on camera? See that? See the little bits in the plastic? I can see it off camera perfectly. That it's like silver little flecks inside of the lightsaber. I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do to show you guys, but it's really visible off camera. All right. So this is my newest acquisition. I now have the translucent lightsaber version 1. Very happy to have them in my collection. And like I was saying, I think why he's so rare is you never see the translucent lightsaber in anything other than, you know, like a Taiwan or glass light. In the Hong Kongs, I just never see them. So it's really rare. And on Imperial Gunnery, it's the version 1 flat transition that they say comes in a translucent plastic, and it's so rare they didn't even have a photo of it. But when I saw this, I just knew what it was right away. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Very proud to add that Luke to my collection. And like I said, I paid a little bit money for it, but it's kind of a Christmas present to myself, and I'm pretty excited about it. All right, guys, until the next one, take it easy. We'll talk to you soon.